You know the ways, and we back.
Shout out to Waterwave TV, DJ Cam and he's sitting here. Waterwave TV, man, y'all see what the fuck going on? We turned up in this bitch. Shout out Waterwave TV. Waterwave TV. Waterwave up in this bitch. Man, shout out to Waterwave. We do this shit all the time, bro.
Waterwave in this bitch.
Yes, sir.
AC in this bitch. You know the fucking vibes, man.
Waterwave, you know what it is. Waterwave, hey, big Waterwave, big Waterwave, Waterwave.
Episode 7 of the Waterwave Effect. We
Waterwave Effect.
being recorded on October 4th, 2021.
Damn, what, are you in an ASMR podcast?
Yeah.
Hello.
Dude's over here like, yeah.
You gotta start it off. You gotta start it off slow. You gotta start it off nice before you get too electric on them.
Today
Start it off like.
we're just gonna bring you the news reports.
That's not how Pat McAfee starts his show, Eric.
Yeah, but this is a lot different than the Pat McAfee.
no.
It's different every week.
Zen and Blessings week.
Oh, you hear these diamonds? You hear this chain in the. Yeah.
But, how was everyone's weekend?
It's pretty chill.
Wait, what day is it today?
Monday.
Oh, okay.
Pretty chill.
How was the past 2 days? I guess.
Shit. I'm trying to get my body right. You feel me? Trying to look like Conor McGregor in the octagon on fight night.
Damn,
that's been
very
my
specific.
weekend.
All right, swole body Jesus over here.
Taking fighting classes.
Yes, sir. Fighting classes, new health routines, working out, going on runs every day. Nigga, we really on it. On it. I'm gonna flaunt it, nigga. Fuck wrong with him. Catch me in 6 months. Catch me in the octagon. It's over. It's a wraps.
Oh,
He's
out here doing
training. Fright promos.
Tell me he got a fight camp going on and shit, bro. You gotta sign the contract or something.
Where my contract? Dustin Poirier. No.
Oh, you getting call outs now.
Who could you fight out of any current or retired UFC fighter and have a chance in 6 months?
Retired?
Current or retired in their current state. So I mean, like you could do like Jake Paul to the Ben Askren. You know what I mean?
I'll fight if not in MMA, but I'll box Ben Askren.
Okay.
I'll
In
definitely
6
box
months.
his ass.
In 6 months.
I'll try it right now. Fuck it.
Oh my god!
He might crease you there. He might crease you.
Bro, he got creased in one punch by Jake Paul. Like he definitely ain't.
Shit.
His hands look like
Don't
Ronda
sleep
Rousey.
on his stamina. Don't
Yeah, like,
sleep
he-
on that stamina.
Oh yeah, I'd have a
'cause
good
he
30
can-
seconds.
He can take a punch for sure.
Yeah, he could probably take
Jake
these.
is just strong as hell.
I mean, that nigga like 200 plus, right? Yeah, he pretty big. Yeah.
Before we get too deep, make sure you shop with Northern Chill, the best water in the world. NorthernChill.com. I don't know. Use our promo code WWTV. I believe we still get 25% off on their website or Amazon.
Refreshing.
If
Drink
not,
that
we also sell it in our store. Come try it out.
Muhammad Ali Gatorade.
Wow. But yeah, Northern Chill family. For 2 years now, we've been family with them for 2 years. So shout out Northern Chill.
I mean, on
Shout
your
out.
first
You
sip,
can
it's a
find it in
guaranteed
Kowalski's.
refreshing. After
It's got
every
calcium,
sip.
magnesium, chloride, sodium,
hold
and
it down.
potassium. Only one ingredient: mineral spring water, alkaline mineral spring water from the source. But back to the weekend stuff, I guess.
This weekend, well, me and Eric, we did have a little training session. We boxed.
We
That
did
was
box
fun.
this weekend too.
And then we had the KC Pluto
Club event.
club. The Asylum hosted KC Pluto, and he performed in the club. It was pretty smooth. Can't complain.
That shit looked like
It
it
was
was
a chill
lit.
night.
Mm-hmm.
Saw a lot of people.
So other than that, worked in the store Saturday and then watched football and slept on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Shit, smooth little weekend, man.
Smoothie.
Oh, man. How was the little DJ event you went to, Vino?
Right now.
It was smooth, man. I DJ'd an event for my family member, and it was pretty fun. I don't know. Was that Saturday night?
Was it like her
Saturday
wedding
night?
or something?
No, it was a birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
it
old
was
she
decent.
turned?
50.
That's what's
Hey,
up.
the
That's
big
what's up.
5-0.
Oh, me.
I never knew how hard it would be.
New
to DJ
decade.
for,
5
DJ for
decades
some
in this
50-year-olds.
Pulling out them classics.
I mean, and it's weird too because they're like of African descent. So do they know like a lot of, I'd say like the 80s or 70s American music?
I would say there was some of that, but it was mostly like whatever was like on my aunt's playlist. So like whatever she listened to like a lot of modern day stuff. But then like everyone started just requesting music, and that was probably just the most annoying part.
Yeah, I feel that. 'Cause that, I guess that's probably DJ's number one pet peeve anyway.
I mean, in the club,
they already come with their sets.
Yeah, in the club, you don't see people requesting
don't be telling
music.
me shit to play.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, play my song, bro.
Yeah, unless you like hosting, I guess that's different. But like,
or unless it's like a college bar, maybe you might get a request off.
Maybe.
If you cool enough.
But apart from that, yeah, my weekend was really smooth. Just very quiet.
Oh, me. Staying inside.
Yes, sir.
In current news, Instagram isn't working.
No, yeah, I heard, I guess, because Facebook got shut down. So, Facebook owns Insta.
Like,
It's
shut
crazy.
down?
Like,
All
I
of them
guess
are
for the
down.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
like they're
right
just
now.
down, like their servers are messed up? You mean? I thought you meant like you said
Something.
shut down, like the law just
Something.
passed.
Like
Facebook is
game
not
over,
allowed.
like,
Hey,
yeah,
you
they-
never know what's going on.
Yeah,
in
you don't know
in their
who
matrix.
who's hacking what. But
Sure.
I know like Facebook is down, so Instagram's down. But people are complaining like other apps are starting to go down too. I've seen like a lot of phone services were tweaking too. But
Y2K, nigga.
I swear, something's happening. Something must be happening.
I don't know. Could be living in it right now.
I mean,
Shit, we probably
I mean,
is.
the shit, like, there was, like, theories, I guess, about this, like, 3 to 6 months ago. Just saying, like, eventually it would be a point in time where we wouldn't be able to do apps, I guess.
yeah, there's an article right now that says Facebook is suffering its worst outage since 2008 right now.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty tragic.
WhatsApp was hit too.
That's actually tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need that shit anyway. But some people, they actually need that shit. Like, some people are actually losing it right now. And it's only
Yeah.
been, like,
Yeah.
4 hours.
Yeah, I definitely don't need it as like an addiction I need to feed. But it's like, I mean, I personally don't need it, but I guess there is like the aspect of promotion on it.
Yeah,
Like
like, we
promoting,
actually
like-
post,
Like
shit that
promoting like
matters.
what's going on for like our YouTube video tonight. or
Yeah, I would say
something.
our
Mhm.
business for sure.
But yeah, personally, it's on. It's just kind of
Definitely,
nice to not have to worry about
definitely.
getting messages and shit. It's just a little
Yeah.
bit smooth, but other than that, yeah. You know, 'cause it's funny because we were at the gym this morning and someone said, "Is your Instagram down too?" I'm like, "Damn, I was just using it. Like, probably it must be her connection." But then you said you were trying to pull up the workout and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like she noticed that fast that like Instagram was down and like
Yeah,
I was literally using it when I woke up this morning.
No, yeah.
Like,
it
that's
was
how
working.
quick-
That's
how
girls
quick-
for you.
It was
though.
working along the car ride.
Yeah.
Literally, as soon as we got to the gym, it just stopped.
So she was
loading.
probably trying to use it and it wasn't loading. She was freaking out. She literally was just asking people.
I thought it was the
around her.
gym or something.
Yeah,
And then I
me
checked my
too.
phone bill. I had to pay that. Paid that. It still didn't work.
I mean, but I know like some people probably thought their Instagram like they were getting like banned or suspended or something because
Yeah.
sometimes when you get suspended it just doesn't like let you scroll through anything. Like it kind of looks like
Yeah.
how it looks like right now. So you're people I'd understand why some people are tweaking, but at the same time it's like, damn, you're tweaking.
Like you
It's
noticed
gonna
that.
be, it's gonna be
You just
aight.
noticed
Oh,
that
man.
fast. I was like, damn. I was like just using it, and it's already like it's not like it wasn't working, and then I just put it away and tried it later, and then still wasn't working. I don't know.
social media shut down.
So anyway, I wonder what the world would be like if for some reason just like Facebook and Instagram just never started working again. Like
There'd just be a new app that just jumps off.
yeah, like I mean people that were up on Twitter and YouTube would just flourish, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
it's just the two that were left, or even like if Twitter went down, the people that are up on Instagram would flourish. Vice versa.
Snapchat would have to step their game up.
Snapchat would have
That's
to
why you got to be on your Gary V crush it method and just go crazy on all of them.
as many as you can.
Facts.
As long as they don't shut off YouTube, we'll be all right. I feel like. And
That's the main one. So hell yeah.
I mean, shit, if they don't set off Snapchat, I'll be smooth. I feel like that's a huge conductor of a lot of things.
Yeah, it's really. Only thing I don't like about Snapchat is it feels way more personal.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Mhm.
I like to get personal with shit. I don't know. It makes when you're starting a small business, especially, people want to know you more or feel like they know you more. And
Yeah.
Snapchat helps with that.
Yeah, I was just doing that today. I logged into Waterway Snapchat because Instagram wasn't working. I was like, I wish you could just enable being a subscription-based only page. Like, you could become a business page rather than having to win that right to get up to be subscribed to.
Oh yeah, facts.
What is a public profile? Like
A public profile means
that
everyone can see you.
You see
if
your
they
stories.
have you added.
Added as a friend, but like they
If
have
you
to
don't
add you as a
accept them.
friend, not like they don't click subscribe.
Yeah,
they click
they
add as a
add.
friend, and you just don't accept back. Then
Yeah.
you show up in their subscriptions, but it's not like you're not gonna pull up in like their explore page as like
Just randomly.
new people to subscribe
Yeah.
to or whatever.
I think you have to have a maxed out
Try to just go on Instagram.
a maxed out friends list in order to do that. To be subscription only.
because you just have
I think where the real money's at though is with those sponsored like pages. You know how like David Dobrik got his whole episodes and shit
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
when they have like
Those are like some whole
companies-
production shit.
Yeah,
Like
so
when
I think
remember
there's, like, a
Will
deal.
Smith did the quarantine
Yeah,
shows.
Yeah, I think there's like a deal in that. However they work that, like they probably sign a deal with Snapchat.
Who
to,
really
like,
out
the
here
ad
watching
revenue and
little
shit.
shows on Snapchat?
A
though?
lot
That
of
shit
people.
wild.
I bet.
You gotta be
lot
mad
of
bored,
shit.
bro.
You gotta
You
be the driest of dry.
I heard on the
Nothing else to do, you
No
just
Jumper
hop on
podcast they said they
Snapchat
got a
and just-
million subscribers on their Snapchat now.
Yeah, that's wild.
I watched the
That's
I watched the
crazy.
Sports Center ones, like the ESPN ones, like because it's always like a really fast way to
No,
catch
honestly,
up on
I
what's
used
going
to. I
on,
used to
like,
click
in
through
That
a lot
makes
of shit.
sense.
I just
Yeah,
haven't
It's like a
lately.
sports updates.
It's not
But
like
just,
you
like,
watching the
watching
whole
little
thing.
random-
You just like
yeah.
you just peeping it.
Not
though.
watching a full production
Yeah.
30-minute
Yeah.
Yeah.
episode.
But it's crazy because there is full
Literally.
production that goes behind a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
Sports Center shit, I would definitely say
Yeah,
like,
but
they
they just
have a
clip-
whole
yeah, they-
host just for Snapchat. Like
Yeah.
that's someone that they pay just for that.
Yeah.
Probably all their
because they probably get more
cameramen are
views on there
working
than they do
that.
on the TV.
Like even on the
That's
NBA, they be showing like their behind the scenes workouts and
Yeah.
shit, or their pregame outfits.
And somebody got to get paid for
Yeah,
that, and they know that they're just the Snapchat
he
guy.
literally I'm the Lakers Snapchat
job
owner.
title.
Yeah. Like you just go around with the phone, with the
Yeah.
NBA phone, and then you bring it to all the players. Like show them right before the game, or make them like say this little thing, whatever they be normally saying
Yeah.
before games.
That
and
shit would be a fun job though.
I mean,
Oh hell yeah!
A little social
just
media
getting
rep
paid,
for the
just
NBA.
getting
Dude, that's some
You
paid.
just
job.
walk
That's some
around
jobs
with a bunch of
that they
athletes
would
and
tell.
shit.
That's some jobs that are available. That when we were in high school, they said when you're in the workforce, 90% of the jobs that are going to be available aren't even made yet, or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and that's definitely one of them.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Oh
for
hell
sure,
yeah!
For sure. They got hella new shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if Facebook's still down, they ain't gonna have it no more.
Oh man.
There was a pair of dirty white Air Forces in here earlier, and we were talking. I thought a cool topic would be what shoes can you not wear anymore in 2021 or going into 2022? What shoes can you just not wear anymore?
Well, let's start off with the pair you just said,
Yeah.
bro. People stop wearing your beat up Air Forces, bro.
Wow.
They
I mean, that's-
stop saying that shit like, oh, that's beat up.
That's-
It adds character.
That's
No,
been a thing like
Yeah.
since the ages of Air Force. I feel like
I feel like
Like,
there's
once
been a
they
meme
really-
every day for
once
years.
I'd say since like 2014 was the time like where white girls really caught on to Air Forces and just start beating them hoes.
just beat the fuck
Because
out
at
of them
first,
and
like
just didn't care.
I grew up in St. Paul, and there was definitely a lot of white hood girls, like real white girls, I guess, like hard body girls who can wear the Air Forces and they would keep them clean actually. And then that's when the dirty force phase came into play.
Yeah, 'cause I know a lot of girls from the burbs that they pull up and rock the fuck out they beat up Air Forces and really think they got drip.
Yeah.
No, baby girl. Them bitches only like
I feel like I never
$85.
see them with them clean.
No, you don't.
I never see them with them clean.
I feel like most fits that you see, like the group of college girls who all look the same, just like walking
Yeah.
through Dinky
Little
or whatever.
black
Most
Lee
of those
pants or
fits,
some
whatever
shit, little
shoes
tank
that they
top.
be rocking, them bitches
Little
just need to be left
beat up
out.
Air Forces,
The-
Birks.
The
Blazers,
Converses.
Yeah, the
Converse,
beat up
all-
Converse,
all
just-
Like, see, the
Converse.
thing is it's
Oh.
not even like all Converse. It's just them white ones, them little low top white ones that they just be rocking and destroying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It's like
there's
does
a
every girl when they
character
sign up for
fit.
college they go to their dorm and there's a pair of white Converses sitting on their bed? Like
Or
that's
the
Yo,
little-
yo,
Just
it's the
cooked.
startup kid
Just
with their
cooked.
dorm.
I swear to God.
it says you must wear these in the mud the first week you get them or
The
something.
little classic
Gotta sign a contract.
Vans, the highs,
Oh yeah.
or even the lows too.
Yeah, like What are those? What are those
There's
ones
just
that? What
so
are those
many
ones that
shoes
look like
out there. And
Vans?
there's just
There's
so
like
many
those
shoes.
little white. There's like the little white shoes that look like Vans.
It's like some little nurse shoes. Or something.
They're like
Not the you're not talking about Converse, right?
Nah, they look a lot like them, but they're called a different name. They mean a lot like Vans, but they're not. They're like they're slip-ons. There's no laces, no nothing on them.
Oh yeah, some Airwalks or some shit.
Some like that, but that's another one people need to leave in
Oh
the past.
my
bro.
God.
Honestly, what
It's
people need to leave
obviously
in the
off-brand.
past. Stop wearing beat up all white shoes, bro.
Beat up anything.
Like unless there's a foot of snow on the ground, you should not be rocking them bitches.
Damn.
Or rock sweats and show that you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you can't wear a beat up pair of shoes.
I mean,
and have
yeah.
and
You might
nice
as well
sweatshirts
just
fit.
reload the Walmart drip and just keep new crispy shoes. I'd prefer you to wear crispy Shacks than beat up Forces.
Wow.
No cap.
That's
Copy some
Wow.
and ones.
Wow. Wow.
Actually some facts.
What is a trend do you guys think that could come back in 2022 that maybe was like left in 2021?
I forgot who I was talking to like the other day about it, but we were talking about how like bell bottoms, cause like I've already seen
All the
them like
pants.
yeah, I've seen like a few girls already pulling them off. I feel like that's gonna be like a big like you could be seeing them in like all the little trendy stores. Like
yeah, I
all
feel
that
like I've
shit.
seen on like TikTok a lot. They're like Levi's is getting like a lot of like sponsored posts to like just show up on my page,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like right now like their branding is like trying to bring back like the 70s.
I feel like-
Vintage anything.
yeah,
I feel like
Vintage
people gonna
everything is
bring back
getting way too popular again.
Yeah, I was gonna say people are gonna start bringing back like the '80s era, like the real biker gang type look, like jean jacket or
Yeah.
biker jacket with some denim, raw denim,
Hell yeah.
and some the biker chains on their pants again.
Yeah, a lot of it
People
comes down to like
At least
what
that
like the
shit hard,
favorite
though.
celebrities
yeah,
are doing too.
yeah, definitely
But-
it does.
But it seems like that vintage shit is getting super big. Like everybody knows about vintage now. Like not everybody is a vintage head where they collect and they go, thrift shopping and they go hunting, but they want to own like a couple cool vintage tees at least.
Mhm.
Or and then whatever the rest of their outfit closet is just vintage-esque stuff, but it's just like more people are like actually wanting to get a few vintage tees, I feel like nowadays, than just have a vintage-esque look. Cuz like girls have been, wearing like I'm going to buy some faded pants that look old, and it's like an old button-up shirt that's faded to look old, but it's brand new off the rack. But now it seems like more people are putting the effort into actually find the old stuff, at least a few
Find
pieces.
it and put it together
Yeah,
correctly.
like go shopping at the vintage stores for it, not
Mhm.
necessarily hunting in the bins and shit.
Yeah,
But
because I would say like a lot of the looks, like instead of like it being like, oh, this one piece like looks vintage with all my other newer brands, it's like now like people are trying to find the full vintage look. They want to look like a whole time period, like
Mhm.
I mean
And-
like Sauce.
yeah.
Man's be pulling the vintage shirt, the baggy ass dad jeans. You don't even rock J's
Bro be
no
hitting
more.
the 90s. Bro be
Oh,
entering the
yeah.
90s quick.
I mean,
Come
that
back.
nigga think he the Fresh Prince or somebody.
Oh, man.
Nah, I like
Fresh
my
Prince of
favorite
Bel-Air.
era is like the '80s look though, for sure.
The 80s
You
look.
know what I mean? Hard
Wait,
body.
was
That's why I
when
wear a
was
lot
like
of
the
tank tops and
when was
shit.
like the kind of like the hexagon, not hexagon, but like the
The crazy patterns and
crazy
shapes.
patterns
That was
and like
definitely
windbreakers and
That was
shit.
definitely like
when was
70s. I feel like,
'Cause, like,
or
when- like the
70s
Back to
and
the
early
Future type shit.
80s. 70s, early 80s. Because I was like Vanilla Ice type shit.
Mm.
Oh, he had them baggy
like-
ass, like the baggy ass,
Yeah,
like
he made
cuffed
that
pants and
shit popular, like the high top with the lines, pattern pants, just neon everything.
just vibrant colors and shit.
Oh,
Looking
man.
like MC Hammer. or
Looking
something.
like a young version of Riff Raff, I guess. he's their version of our Riff Raff, literally.
Oh man.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely like the 90s, early 2000s drip. I feel like there's like a period of time though in like the 2000s drip where like it wasn't too great for like the girls shit,
Mhm.
but I just like
no, it was
a
just
lot
straight
of
like skeezer shit.
yeah, I like a lot of I mean, I don't even know, like it was just weird shit. Do you ever remember them like shirts that like girls used to wear, like they look kind of like there was like a little white shirt and then it would be like a mini vest, like that would
Yeah,
be
like
up, and the girls would
blouses.
wear, like, dream
Bitches
tees
would wear
with
be
'em and shit.
wearing blouses.
Yeah,
and
like
shit,
those
looking
kind of
loose.
fits
Or
I was
they
not
just
a
be
huge
wearing
fan of.
like
That
a
sounds
tube
atrocious.
top with like a short skirt with the slit. in
Yeah,
there. Just
yeah.
like real, I don't know, hooker esque.
Oh my god. Little thought body fits.
I mean, that's how they had them. Like in the videos, it would be like some dude wearing big ass clothes, baggy
Yeah.
jeans, and then the girl got like almost nothing on.
Yeah, it would just
Yeah.
remind me of like
That's
some like
2000s.
Avril Lavigne or like the girl from like Twilight type fits all the time. That's what like the early 2000s
Oh, like some old
remind me
lady
of.
type fits
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
they
yeah,
did
when
have
they would
those.
be
that
young,
Zoe
but they would look
101
old.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
literally.
Like, I'm
that's
about
what
to-
I'm
I'm
talking
about to
about.
pull
That's
up
what I'm
some
talking
shit.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, that Zoe 101 ass shit. Like it I don't know. It like made people like look old even though they were really young.
Oh,
like,
me.
And I feel like that was maybe the goal was to look older, but for guys it wasn't.
I feel like
Look at this drip, bro. Look at that drip, bro. Eric, you gotta
yeah,
put
they
that.
look
And
Oh,
that's what I'm
that
saying.
is
like that.
That's what I was
crusty.
talking
That
about,
is
bro.
just
That's what I was
looking
talking
like
about.
looking like you literally just grabbed
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, that's
to-
somebody's
That era
grandma
was
for
tragic,
real,
but I'm
yeah.
talking about like the BB era, the early 2000s, like
Yeah.
Britney Spears, bad bitch looking era. But like,
yeah.
that's what that's
like
my
the
favorite.
toxic era.
Oh me.
Oh man.
I was fucking with 2016 Kanye West shit with the
little glasses,
Polos and backpacks.
no
Or
like
no
like
post polos
long
and backpacks.
drapey clothes, skin tones, colors type
Yeah.
shit, holes in the sweaters. Like you,
Oh.
like I feel like half
Like-
of my school
Like he had
not
like
half, like,
runway. Tried
lot
to
of
make
the,
it look
like-
like he was on the runway every time.
like a lot of the like white kids that would always want to wear Kanye shit, like would always like I was even like I kind of dabbled in it a little bit with just like the H&M shit was going like basically copying Kanye with like the long ass hoodies and like the long ass tees, like the baggy pants, like the browns, the creams, the olives,
Yeah.
that type of shit. That shit like took over. Our
Niggas
high
was
school.
trying to look European.
Yeah, bro's an icon
real-
though.
real Euro
Kanye's
swag.
definitely an icon though.
But like
I'd
that was like
still
his that was like
say.
his steez or like that 2016 2017 year like that was like he was dropping that type of clothes and the 750s went perfect with it and like the and then the you know the
Oh,
turtle
yeah,
doves and the
yeah.
pirate blacks they all just like and then the stripe Yeezys were all dropping at that time.
Have you seen
was, like, a good era.
Balmain's new drops of their like slides or whatever? They were kind of going like viral, I think, on like Twitter. But like they're like a copy of like Kanye's like Yeezy Season 8 slides like that he made like a very long time ago. And like people were just saying like it's crazy how much he's influencing the game right now, like in today's culture. These like
Those look really cool, really interesting.
Whoa.
They be biting off shit, but at the same time, since they did do his Donda merch, he probably green-lighted that.
yeah, but these are the Season 8
Probably.
slides.
Those are hard
Oh
as
yeah,
fuck.
those go
The
crazy.
boots in the back are fucking insane. I've never seen those
Yeah,
in my life.
I haven't seen those either. Those
He
things
don't
go
drop
stupid.
everything. His
Yeah,
ass
they
don't
just be
dropping
sample
shit,
packs
know
and
what I
shit.
mean?
That's
He's
crazy
rocking
because that was
for
from
himself.
how long?
I need
ago?
to go to Wyoming.
Season 8.
Pull
was
up
that?
to his crib.
Pull up to the ranch.
That kinda looks almost like the
Got
foam
all,
runner.
All of the Yeezys.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Like that's like the foam runner bottom.
I wonder what size he wear.
Like even all of the concepts. I know he wear my size. He got to.
Shit, bro.
Kanye, I'm
be
size
having
10,
it.
bro. Casey.
Size 13.
Tell 'em.
Send 'em my way. 14 and 13 and a half.
Damn. Free Yeezys. Where can I get mine at?
Oh me.
We got to
let me get
fly
a
to
size 9, boy.
Wyoming. I'm telling you, we going to the ranch. We just gonna pull up.
Just knocking his friend.
Like
door.
how people was pulling up to Area 51. We just gonna pull up to the ranch.
Be like,
He said, I'm here to be a student. On me, he was
Drop
supposed to
down on your
build
knees.
a institute there.
Oh yeah. He ain't finished it though.
Mm-mm.
He said you too early.
I'm
He said I want to be a teacher.
I'm gonna help him build it too. I'm a carpenter.
He said, "Nigga, show me your work."
I'm this right here. We gonna start.
Show him a portfolio of a whole bunch of like
I mean, he
really
was-
nice ass shit that ain't
He
yours.
was trying to build like
Mansions.
little old school huts and domes and shit. Anyway,
Yeah, some of his shit looked futuristic as hell, but some of it did look like
it's
old.
like he trying to make it like a futuristic, old school.
Yeah, so Kanye,
Time
if
capsule.
you listening to this, Kanye, we want to fucking slide to your ranch.
well, me. Kanye will probably listen to this at some
we
point. Maybe
know.
not this
Oh,
episode, but
we
he'll listen to it in
sliding.
an
I'm
episode.
sliding.
Wait,
Yeah.
start talking about Casey. Then maybe he'll tune in.
Yeah,
Shit.
I mean,
We know Casey.
Oh.
Kind of.
I
said hi to him one time.
But
Shook his hand.
Casey
Yeah.
Pluto has had a really good week in Minnesota though.
Very
Yeah,
good.
no, he's been doing his
this
thing.
last
Yeah.
last week.
Two
yeah.
news. He got on KYC, WCCO. He got to perform at the club. Got to perform at First Ave. Got to perform at his high school homecoming. I don't know what else you can think about doing in Minnesota? I guess Mall of
Yeah.
America. I guess do some type of like appearance there. But at that point, I don't even know. what that
So
would be.
and the thing
At
is
that point,
is
yeah.
I feel like I understand like the philosophy to a lot of behind like why Casey's trying to do all this, but do you think that some of the media outlets in Minnesota are kind of just hopping on the bandwagon to a certain extent Or do you think that they've always had like that ear out for what he's doing?
For Casey,
Yeah.
didn't he get one like a long time ago?
A
you
little
said?
bit of both.
Like, didn't he get an
Yeah.
interview on the news in like? Did you say like
Yeah, like-
2016 or some shit?
A long ass time ago, like when he was still either freshly graduated or like his senior year
Yeah.
or something.
But it's
They
but they definitely have,
recognized him for his like Afro pop music and shit.
yeah. But I
That's
think
dope.
He
overall
used to
that
make Afro
the
music?
the news
Afro
stations
pop.
definitely have
Oh,
are like
shit.
not. They could be they could be a lot more interviews. Like it shouldn't be like, damn, he got a news interview. It should be like, oh, dope, they interviewed him.
Yeah.
Like, cause I feel like KYC, WCCO, whoever else is out here should be doing more of that. Like it shouldn't be like a damn, that's crazy. It should be like oh, I can't wait to watch that one. Like, cause I've watched all these other ones too.
Yeah, and like to me, it kind of is like, damn, don't you think like since like at least the media has a lot in hand to do with like a lot of other Minnesota listeners who may not be as tapped into the local scene, I just kind of feel like it's like, damn, why does someone have to like make they songs with Kanye, finally like do all that
They
just
want
to
really
money.
big
just to
moves.
finally get to start
Yeah.
putting you out
Yeah.
there, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, I bet you Casey's performed at maybe 7th Street at least before in his life, and I bet you like he's done other things like that should be pretty newsworthy. Like all the stuff that he was doing before with Casanova, I feel like
Yeah.
no one really showed him shine. No one showed him shine with the Lil Keed shit. Like,
Yeah,
but then like all of a sudden, I feel like once one of the most talked about people on the fucking planet is like now in Casey's general,
Yeah.
probably in his contact
And-
list.
but
It's like, oh,
thing
now
is-
I need to put you in my contact list, bro.
they've been new. Like Kanye's been mentoring Casey for like almost the past 2 years too. So like even still, motherfuckers
Right.
been knew that. And now
Right,
they're
but
just
people had
now
to see the
waiting.
work.
Yeah,
I
they're
feel like
just now
people also had to
waiting.
see the product of like what he was saying that he was doing actually come out with Kanye.
Yeah, definitely.
But like it's just weird because bro worked with, like I said, Casanova, Lil Keed, Lil
Yeah.
Wayne, even
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, facts.
And it was like I didn't hear, like we've been saying shit about it. We've posted like, even
Yeah.
before the Lil
Even back
Keed
then.
interview video about Casey Pluto. But like I just think it's like it's really like fishy like that, like all these like media, at least huge media outlets, because we're talking
Yeah.
like Cara Levin's like owned by, I don't even know, but a
Yeah.
huge brand,
Somebody
ABC,
who getting
NBC,
paid.
some shit. They're
I
getting
swear.
paid, like, and you guys definitely got the ear to be out here, like, you know, you guys are obviously a huge outlet. Why did it have to be now? Why couldn't you guys like, I guess, document a bit more of the come up than having to be, oh shit, here's a nigga blowing up, like let's grab this story real quick. But that is the news.
Instead of having,
That is
like,
the news.
his every year step along the way, you could make a whole documentary at this point if you
Yeah.
would have. Like, imagine
Yeah.
like I understand like the point of like, oh, he's doing something, let's talk to him about it. But you have to pick some people to invest in that you think has a bright future and be like, all right, like I'm gonna record his first year out of high school, like you said, and then if they every year if they kept checking up on him, like going to like his little shows, at this point they would have a full documentary that they own the videos rights to, and then they could make a Casey Pluto documentary,
or
like,
even for
if you're
somebody
thinking,
like
ahead of
out
the
here like
time
Tay
that.
Supreme.
Yeah,
He's been out here.
Facts.
He's opened for almost every celebrity that's touched Minnesota.
Right.
Name a
And
show that he
he-
hasn't opened for.
yeah.
This nigga
Right.
opened for the Migos and Lil Uzi. Like, there's no almost topping that for,
Yeah.
Like
for
at this
just
point,
local
you could do a
talent.
whole documentary off
Literally.
just his,
Yeah.
like,
That's
his
like
career
the
in
two biggest
Minnesota.
names you'd
Oh,
want to
yeah.
open for.
Yeah.
But one
literally.
thing that I do want to say too is that like I really respect like what Kaya Edwards is doing, like for like at least now that what she is doing, because like that I guess is putting that kind of foot in the door to a certain extent into that kind of media, because she's a reporter I think for
Yeah.
Cara Levin or something, but I don't know if necessarily Cara Levin's like taking all these stories that she's doing about local artists and just putting them right on the news, but I mean, I feel like that is a good step in the right direction, but if somehow, like, I mean, I think that's what we're here for.
I mean,
but if
yeah, I
some,
was just
if
literally about to
somehow,
say that.
if
That's why
somehow
we doing this
the
shit.
the news did understand, like, there should be like a local segment or like a local music segment or
I mean,
some shit.
even if they want to hire us, Cara 11, Fox 9,
I swear, we'll co-sign.
NBC
we'll host
5,
We'll host that bit. We'll host that for
Pioneer
sure. We
Press.
can do whatever.
We got
Whatever-
bloggers, article
Whichever one of
writers,
you guys
whatever.
want to take that first step. hit the DMs.
For real, for real.
You want to
You
you
hear it.
You need the music side of your business that we're preaching that you need.
You hear it because
You
y'all
don't even
drop
gotta, you don't even
I'm-
gotta do it yourself. Just pay us to
on
10
me because
bands a
I'm
month.
telling y'all they dropped the ball.
No more.
They
than
might have dropped the ball. They might have dropped the ball
drop
with the
prices on the
Casey
podcast.
Pluto thing, but I'm pretty sure they dropped the ball too with the whole Lizzo situation, and that's why I feel
Yeah,
like Lizzo
what?
ain't
And
out here all the
Even
time.
Gravy too.
No, yeah,
I ain't never heard them
For
ever
real.
talk about Gravy.
For real,
ever.
no, they haven't. But like, even Lizzo like blew up to mainstream success,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And she was doing shows out here in damn near every venue we got in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all didn't give her no shine. That is why she not here right now. That's why she don't got a house here, a fat house in Minnesota. Give it back to the community right now because y'all didn't give her that love, bro. Y'all didn't give her that appreciation before. Even if it's not like, oh, I'm about to jump in and I'm about to like fully invest into you, it's like give credit where credit's
Yeah,
due.
I think one artist
least a
there
little article or something.
that at least I don't know if it's just Care 11 or it seems a lot of news stations are invested in right now is Nerdy. He
Oh,
seems
yeah.
to be getting the utmost of
Yeah.
a love and appreciation.
Yeah, and
But
I think
yeah, because I don't know, 'cause it might just be that one reporter that for that one company that's like, I really like Nerdy, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
he just
reporting
must
on
be
him.
in. He
Like,
has to be
He
in.
might it must just be like someone they're fans of him, like, you know what I mean? Like, because it's really onto the people that are actually going out and reporting. They have somewhat of a choice on who they want to talk to and what questions they want to ask.
that's true.
So it's like when you mentioned like Kaya Edwards, she seems to be pretty into like the local scene, so she has been coming to some of the events. But they should just have more people. I feel like there should be like
They should,
more
they
people
should have
doing
a
that.
whole. I see. What I think is you shouldn't be having one or two people that are in control of this whole music.
Like 10,000 music
yeah,
artists.
Like I would say, like in our team, there are at least 20 other people that are out here looking for music. We got our bloggers, we have all of our artists, we have us four. We literally have so many people who are out here. Literally, even Kareem, our scooter guy, was just trying
Yeah, I
to
was
shout
gonna
out
say,
one of his artist
We
friends.
even be at
Like,
the gym
no
and
cap.
people be like, "Oh, you guys should talk to the
Exactly. But like that's so many people that can go and look into it, then communicate, and we can kind of lead it up the ladder with who we really think is bussing. But it's like when you have like one person fully kind of running like maybe the Care 11 group, or you have like that editor at Current who's like who really likes Nerdy because that's who he's a really big fan of.
Yeah,
Don't you think there should be other people on the team? Or like
I feel like
more
they're
people
so
to kind of
they're so
pick?
far behind that it's not even like a music section of the team. It's just the entertainment.
That's what I'm
section.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
like,
I don't
okay, y'all
think
cover
it's-
entertainment.
Yeah, I don't think it's even like it's even garnered by genre. I think it's just music and entertainment right there, blop, and there's probably one person.
Yeah,
or
and then they be mixing in
Yeah,
probably
not a
like
full
Yeah.
artists too, like actual physical artists, like
Yeah.
painters, all type of shit. Anybody,
Yeah.
comedians, whoever.
And that's the thing is I don't know whether it's like a money issue on some of these businesses
It
sides.
has to be, bro. They want that check.
Yeah,
It's
they
not
want
as
the
many
check.
people are watching the news and buying newspapers as they used to. So it's really like there's probably just less demand overall for their businesses.
Yeah, but I think that if there was someone who was known for putting like the local scene on at a certain time every week or every day of the week at a certain time, I know for facts that all the local artists would tune in and be like, "Oh my God, I need to listen to this because
Yeah.
I know that me, Ouija, and Sauce are gonna be on today because this dude looks out for all the local artists." Because there's people in the clubs who know like who a lot of the local artists are, and they're out here spinning, but they're not spinning them
And
songs.
see, that's why I feel like they should have somebody like us do that type of deal for them. Because
Yeah.
at the same time, I feel like they're trying to keep it at that credibility standpoint,
Yeah.
where it's like they are the industry.
Yeah, they are.
And they're-
Minnesota's.
They're trying to be the gatekeepers.
Yeah.
So it's like they can't just do it for everybody or anybody because then it'll ruin the credibility of it.
But the thing is,
For them, at
and the
least.
big thing is I feel like they need to get out of that mindset because I don't think they've broken anybody.
No, yeah.
To this
not-
point,
not at
they
all, not
haven't
at all.
broken a single
Not at
person.
all.
There is maybe, I swear, because I believe in Nerdy, so I'm gonna say maybe when Nerdy blows,
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe that can maybe be the current or whoever's been pushing Nerdy NPR, I've been seeing them push him a lot. If they want to say that that's one of the artists that we broke because we've been supporting him for the longest, fine.
Then
They can have that.
yeah.
They can have that.
That's
But
fair.
nobody else to this point has been broken by any Minnesota media outlet.
Yeah,
like
where they can be like, it's worth your time to come work with us because we do this. It only ups the value of your company too, because then you'd be like, yeah, we charge $1,000 for an interview in our studio. But now it's like, I'm not gonna pay you shit because what do I even gain from this besides like a few people put me on their stories like, oh, you made it on the news, that's so dope.
literally.
Like nothing happens off of that.
Nah,
Like,
definitely not.
Literally, like if you were about to drop like an album, and you know what I'm saying, you can go for a whole promo run in New York. You can do that all day. All day, you could literally be doing a promo run. You could be in Breakfast Club, Angela, whatever her name is.
Sirius FM,
Literally,
motherfucking Flex, whatever.
random shows, bro, all day. But in Minnesota, you couldn't do that. Like, even when Nav came here, bro, like, that nigga did a press run in Go 95. I don't even know who the fuck heard that shit.
I don't even know
And
that happened.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I don't even
They did
know
a
why.
bunch. I remember looking through them after I seen the Nav one, and they did a lot of cool artists that came out here. I can't even remember them because it was a while ago, and that's how like not and like pushed it was.
It's marketable,
But yeah, it was like Peter Parker was doing it. Like it was like the right people that do it, but it's just not. It's supposed to
So
be
I
pushed
feel
the
like
right way.
Bonix would be good at that shit, obviously too, because he's already in that field.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah. Weird
Supposed to be being
state.
pushed right.
Weird state. The Minnesota music scene
It's
is in a weird
the
state.
crab in a bucket state.
Yeah. Crabs in a barrel.
Or crabs in a barrel. Yeah,
Crabs
crabs in a
in a
barrel,
barrel.
state. Literally. Down
But-
bad.
Shit. I want to see a Hmong artist from Minnesota break.
I
It's
think
bound
that's
to happen.
very-
That's what I
It's
want to
bound
see.
to happen.
It's crazy to me that Swami hasn't broke. I literally looked up his name like last week, and man's got actually a couple videos with millions of views.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, all right.
Mhm.
And nobody even talk about him or nothing like that, I feel like.
So I would say one, like, apart from us, I think it's also the Minnesota media not really putting shine towards that community, even though they're a huge part of Minnesota.
Yeah,
St. Paul,
definitely. The whole
they're a
East
huge
St. Paul.
ass part of St.
Literally.
Paul, and that's kind of like also what I've been saying, but I think that the Hmong community, they can hold themselves down too to a certain extent. Like they could
They
really
actually
bring
can.
themselves
They
up.
actually
Shit, they've been doing it so far.
Yeah,
Bro, they've been doing it. They basically run East St. Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally 50-50 between black people and Hmong people. But
Yeah.
anytime you go into a store, it's a Hmong owner, not a black owner.
Yeah, and I think Kid Swami though, for him, he could even be doing shows out of state, like
Oh,
he could be
in
doing-
other Hmong
could be
communities.
doing
he's
shows in,
tapped
like,
in with a
Cali
lot of
and
other
shit.
artists and shit like
Yeah.
he's tapped in with a lot of other Hmong artists or
That are
like other
up.
collabs and shit that are up. I mean, shit, if he gets to line up with them, bro, he's set.
Set.
That just moves.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you say? What would you say apart from the Hmong community? Do you think like he should be doing? Do you think it's just the Minnesota's part about not maybe pushing or appreciating as much because?
That is weird because
Because
actually
didn't he say he almost wanted to give up like making music? Too?
Yeah, and one thing with Swami is he doesn't really use social media like that or like really push himself. He just drops music, and he said he's a normal guy that just makes music.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So it's like it's kind of.
I think he
I feel
might
like it's
need
kind of on
like
him
an
too.
actual a manager, because not everybody understands the business part in being an artist. Like you can have connections, like he's making connections and meeting people because he's great at what he does.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's gonna fully push him to keep going or market himself this way or whatever may have you.
Like,
Like
to get
that-
to that next level.
Yeah,
type shit.
that takes a real business minded person on the other side to kind of push you to do that extra shit. So yeah,
feel that.
he needs somebody on that end. I feel like. Then
I
he
feel like almost all artists do too, though.
majority artists do.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
They definitely need someone who's
Every artist does really, because
Mhm.
nobody wants to have to worry about. Oh, I need to upload my music, and I need to record my music, and I need to book my own shows, and I need to like nobody trying to do all
That's
that.
a
shit.
lot for one person
Yeah.
to handle.
Yeah, literally. Unless you were like a artist who came up like Lil Baby or like one of the trap artists who already got the funds for the shit, then it's easy. But a lot of artists be having jobs too. So you working a day job, you booking video shoots, studio time, all this shit.
Yeah, I think that's too a huge part about like the artist journey that a lot of artists don't understand when they're first starting that journey.
Yeah,
is that
this is your whole life, right?
Yeah, like you have to really have a team. Like you can definitely say like, oh, I'm gonna get it out the mud, I'm gonna get it by myself, but at the end of the day, you'll never really be by yourself.
Never by
You
yourself.
can make the music by yourself.
Yeah, you can make the music by yourself, but the rest of the things that make the gears turn won't happen
need
by yourself.
somebody. You're gonna need somebody.
Yeah.
And it's better to choose them than have them choose you, because when they choose you, your best interest is most likely not in mind.
You don't know what their hidden agendas are, type shit.
Yeah. Shit.
They did perform at the State Fair though. They had a little Hmong day, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They
2
did.
days.
That's
2 days.
Yeah.
But I don't think Swami performed. It was Jay
No.
Fontaine.
Yeah.
Though. Jay
What was the
Fontaine
girl's name
performed
again?
twice. Kalia.
Kalia, yeah.
And Chinchilla.
Chinchilla on me. He was cool. He was cool. I think he had really good stage presence.
Attire too.
Yeah, that's some shit. That's some shit that I feel like if you had like some chains on and like real like traditional fit, you can go up with that shit. You can go up with that shit in the US.
Definitely.
But on me, man.
She
I
was
don't-
decent.
Where are we at?
Oh no. Need some more topics.
Oh
My dude
me.
sound loose over there.
I ain't loose.
Shit.
Lean
Oh,
Dicky.
what do y'all think about the y'all seen like the Yeezy loafers that are coming out, or that I don't know if I don't think they came out yet, but like
No, I didn't.
they look like, bro, they're the ugliest shits, bro. Let me see if I can find a picture to show you.
Watch they be fire. Niggas.
They gonna be everybody say this. The Yeezys
Everyone
ugly.
says-
Then when they grab them, they put them
Oh,
on
yeah.
their feet.
It's
Then
the
they like
biggest
"Ah."
thing to say that
I'd wear
Yeezys
'em.
are ugly, and then they always want to wear them.
See,
Oh
but-
yeah, I did see them. They said
the
they said
orange on 'em, you
they called them bitches Vino. They call them beef patties.
What?
He said
Yeah,
He said
yeah.
why we gonna put them beef patties on our feet?
bro, on me,
What is
like,
that?
what
I need to
is
feel the-
this,
I need to
bro?
feel the
Like,
quality.
You see it? You see
Yeah,
it? That
what
was-
I need to feel the quality of them. Because if it's like thick quality, it'd be kind of fun. But if it's like boof, thin, boof,
No, it's
not.
definitely some thick shit.
I in my opinion, bro, I'm not a wave runner guy either. So like, I mean, phone runner.
It's
Phone
like those
runner.
versions of the North Face slides you have. It's the Yeezy version of those.
And them bitches ugly, and that's why I only rock them in the crib.
I
They be
bet
some
these are
cold
gonna be
house
I bet
shoes,
these are
but-
about to be so
Fire.
comfortable though.
They're probably gonna be comfortable as hell,
I don't
and
rock
niggas gonna
them
try to
hoes.
drip in them. But
You're gonna catch me in the
You're
beef
gonna get
patties.
one little water splash on with some
I'm
dirt
in.
in it. It's gonna be cooked.
yeah, no, it's straight.
No, water
Beef
repellent
patties.
Ugway.
You could do that.
I'm on some Sambusa.
Sambusa. Wait, we just had some Sambusas
Oh, at
on
Como
Sunday.
Cookout?
Yeah,
I shoulda went.
Hey, that's them right there.
Dude, I want these red. I want the red foam runners. Some bitches.
When did those even come out?
They
supposed to
have
be
them.
it's supposed to be October, Red
I can't
October.
even rock
I
with the
need
foam
those.
runners, man.
I need to get my size. I seen there's a size 12 up front. I was sick. I was hoping it was a 13 so I could try it on.
Got it yesterday for like 175.
So I got
Busting
these
heads.
for 14.
Nah, this is used.
No,
though.
yeah, it's used and no
Yeah.
box,
What was
right?
this one? The Aura.
It did have a box.
Oh,
The
that's
Aura
fire,
Rat.
that's fire.
Is it the Aura Rat one?
It's the. I think it's either that one or the sand.
I think it's the sand.
Yeah, I wasn't. I kind of
don't
liked it
even
though. I
know.
tried it on. Me and Sauce were like walking
It's
around.
fire.
They're
Look
so
at it.
comfortable.
So fire.
This shit kind of
I
hard.
need a size 11 right now.
I know. I think I need a size 11 though.
I
I
think
tried
you
the
need a
12.
size
I'll get you
12.
one
I
for
tried the
$500.
12. That's the one that's up there.
I tried a 10 at Bill's and I needed an 11.
I don't know if I can't decide because it like feels weird around my
That's
ankle.
true.
But
because it's two ways you can wear it, like no sock and with sock. So
Yeah.
you got to make sure it's comfortable both
I
ways.
need a
So,
13. I got a 14. It's too
dude.
big.
Gotta trade it.
No one has them out here. It's the
Send 'em to
rarest shoe.
stock.
Everybody just rocks them.
It's the rarest shoe in the world out here. What's the hardest shoe to find out here? That's not obviously like a something from like a long time ago. For me, it's the Derek Jeter 11s in my size.
Derek Jeter 11.
And my
Dior-
size.
Union Dior 4s.
You know what shoes I haven't seen in a long time?
1.0s.
That's for sure. But also, I haven't seen a Grateful Dead come by in a long time.
You talking about the
The
SBs?
little SBs, yeah.
I think we had a green pair come in maybe not too long ago.
I mean, they used to come in
But it might have
frequently
been
back in
foo.
the day, but
But
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
them
them are
used to
fake.
be foo.
Yeah, a lot
of
them
foo.
used to be foo.
we definitely had a lot.
I don't think
when
I've
the
ever
store
felt a
first
real
started.
pair, at least that came in here.
Nate had both.
Yeah,
The
Nate
Bears?
had some. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nate had
He's
some.
up for that.
I remember like one time like a dude sold one to Nate sold one to a dude, and then he came back and tried to sell it back to us. I was like, nah.
Like,
I said, like, I don't want to buy that. It's too expensive.
I swear.
Yeah, back
That's
then.
I'll
give you
back
300.
then.
Yeah, ask Nate.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
But no, I definitely want the shattered. So, because I have almost every color of one. I got the bread, the royal, the pine.
Yeah.
I need the shattered.
I don't have no
And then
orange.
I guess what's the purple toe?
Court purples.
Court purples, yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
those
the
are-
last
those are
one,
hard.
technically.
those are busters too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 1.0, right, of the core purples?
Yeah, there's a
Like
1.0
black,
of like
white,
all
and
of
purple.
them. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so I need that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then a yellow one. If there's not the pollen though. But
Yeah, I was gonna say.
if there's a yellow Jordan 1 that's like bussin', then I kind of want it, but I haven't really seen it yet. So I don't know which
There was
I'm
one
thinking of.
girl size one. It was yellow and black, and it had like roses on it. You
Oh yeah, I remember
oh, yeah,
that one. I do remember
yeah,
that one.
That shit was
That was
tough.
hard.
That shit was
Yeah.
tough.
I remember that one. I remember. Do you remember that Chinese? Was it New Year one that
talking
girl
about-
brought in the Jordan
yeah.
1 low?
Yeah, those were crazy. There was only like 900 some made.
Yeah.
that would be fire.
Yeah, that shit was so hard, buddy.
Did it?
That
I was
Was
trying-
it
I was
like
trying
the
to get it to
color
fold.
of the 14, the Chinese New Year 14?
Now it was like a bread low, but it had
yeah.
like gold accents, like some like little Chinese New Year
Yeah.
like, details on it. It had like a little
Oriental like
Yeah.
flowers on them and
That's-
shit.
that
like
sounds
the
pretty cool.
laces had like tassels on them. That shit was they went crazy.
That's actually fire.
Yeah, they went crazy.
I'm gonna have to look that hoe up.
I mean,
Okay.
but Shaw didn't fold.
I never looked at StockX for like shoes that came out in like 2000, but it's like the picture they have is like it's yellowed and stuff to like so you know what you be getting.
What shoe were you looking at?
Jordan 11 Concord High from 2000. It's like it's all yellowed and everything
They're
in the
like, alright,
StockX
you can
picture.
find a better looking one.
Yeah, bro. There's no way you could find
Yeah.
a solid
But the
one.
Derek Jeter 11 High last sale was $23,000 for a high. The lows go for like $300, but they must have maybe didn't release the highs. Must have been like a friends and family thing.
Yeah, it could have been. I feel like it's probably exclusive because I didn't even know they
Yeah.
had highs of those.
Yeah.
Are those like a suede on them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it?
Those are hard.
It's got number 2 on the back.
Yeah, those are gas, bro. And they don't go for like a crazy amount.
I got a question.
What's it?
Right now, in this day and age, at our age, right now,
Wow. Right now?
yeah, right now, in this
so you're
moment
not
of
talking
time,
about tomorrow, right?
in tomorrow's moment of time, but today's moment, I'm just kidding. But do you guys like the bar culture or the club culture more in Minnesota?
I like going to the bars. bro.
Bars.
Bars.
In Minnesota. I feel like clubs are funner
What
and
about
it's more
bars?
fun in other states.
I haven't been to the bar in a very long time, actually, at least like 4 months. But I'd say the bar is definitely a
Yeah.
better vibe.
At least
More for conversating with people.
Yeah,
I feel like
clubs
niggas-
are loud.
niggas don't
the
try to
club is
act
more
bougie.
like the club is more like a bougie meetup
Yeah,
Yeah.
for us at least.
yeah. At least
Because you go to the club, you know everybody, but it's all the people who are like doing something semi-important for Minnesota. So it's
Yeah.
cool, but it's like I'm here to meet new people, I guess.
yeah, and you're not
mean,
like
yeah.
trying to like conversate about what y'all doing.
Yeah,
Like,
because
Yeah,
that
'cause, like,
seems
the
like the
boss-
only thing to talk
Cause like-
about.
'cause I feel like it's just like two different things. Like the club, like you go in there, you meet up niggas, you talk about all types of business and shit. In the bar, you're just in there just having fun. Just you get lit as hell and just have drunk conversations with people.
Yeah.
Just
about
talk about
random
random
shit.
shit. and you just having the time of your life.
Oh man, I agree. I do kind of like the bar culture a little bit better than the club culture, and I like that you can like bar hop. Club hopping is kind of hard because you
definitely-
might have to pay.
And it
And
takes.
it
Yeah, I was
helps-
gonna
it
say
helps
if you're
run-
not trying to
run-
wait in a line, it's gonna take forever to get in.
And it helps that we're in like a college campus too.
Yeah.
So like all the bars are just gonna be like it's mostly people our age. Like They're on the same page as you. No one's out here trying to do the most. Well, some people are.
I like
but-
going to college. Yeah, college bars are fun because they're not everyone's like doing the same shit, so you don't have to worry about everyone having propositions for you. Like at least like going off to the clubs, everyone's always like, oh, I want to like this guy. I want to get this guy an interview, or I want to do this or that with somebody. so it's like when you go to the bars, you still get a little bit of that, but not nearly as much because people are too busy in their schoolwork to even know what Water Wave is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's nice to like go out and not have to worry about that type of shit. But the clubs, it's like all it is people want to do is just talk business, or not even talk business, but just make their impression on you.
Yeah,
but it's like
make their
everyone. But when you're
presence
drunk,
known.
you'd be going so overboard.
Or
It's
they're
like
expecting us to be like vlogging them or something.
like sorry if you don't bring the camera. Like, where's the camera? I'm like, I didn't bring it out tonight. They're like, oh come on, man. Like I literally came out here. I'm tired as hell. I just came out just cause like someone's performing on the stage. I need to record it for like 20 minutes. And I'm out this bitch.
I mean, shit, yeah. If you heard that the club ain't the best place to try and make business proposals. People trying
That's
to
where
have
you gotta
fun
meet
still.
people. You can be like,
Especially
oh,
not
nice to meet
drunk
you,
ones.
but don't be making no business
like-
proposals.
Yeah, don't be
Trying
talking
to set
talking
dates,
to
trying to
nigga
set
ear
times.
off 5-10
He'll be
minutes
like trying to
long
set a whole
shit.
time.
And I feel like it's more
everything.
fun also to bring the vlog to the bar
Mhm.
because then you're more likely to catch some loose ass shit.
Yeah, and the clubs
Oh,
are too
hell
dark
yeah.
anyways. You can barely even see with our vlog camera
I would
without a
say-
flashlight on the camera.
I would say people are a lot more interactive with the vlog in the bars for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
I would see a lot more college students are like, "Yo, let
Some
me
people
say
be,
something."
Like, bro, they're
like,
drunk. They're like, yeah, bro. Shouts out to the vlog. They don't even know who you are. Just shouts out to the vlog, bro. It's like, all right, then.
People in the club are like buying bottles for girls they're not supposed to be buying bottles for, not trying to get caught up. They out here.
We trying to run low key and
Yeah,
shit.
always trying to be in the shmup. They don't want no cameras on them or whatever.
I swear there was one
That's funny
time
as hell.
One time that we were at an event and like I was holding a camera and we were like near a VIP section and some dude came up to me and he's like, "Yo, I know y'all be vlogging and shit, but like, can you not get me in my vlog? Like, I'm not supposed to be here." I'm like, "What the fuck?
This ain't cheaters, nigga.
I swear.
I was like, bro, I was like, oh my god, and bro's just in the section popping bottles, like doing all this shit, and
He going crazy.
yeah, and I'm just like, damn, like, bro, I'm sorry, like, I didn't think like that a vlog would mean that
It would
much
be
to
that
you.
deep.
Yeah,
Like your
maybe
girlfriend
you
ain't watching
shouldn't
our
be here.
vlogs, nigga.
No,
Or at least
yeah.
if she is, you down bad.
Yeah, or maybe you shouldn't be out.
Or I mean, there's gotta be
Stay
at
your
least
ass
there's
in
gonna
the
be at
crib.
least one snap story somewhere.
I swear.
If you out.
On me.
That shit funny though.
Niggas be out capping.
What else we got? Show. We got a show on Halloween, and we are gonna co-host with Rich Pedro on October 29th, the Friday of that same weekend, for his birthday at the Rev in the basement of Union.
At the Rev?
It's the basement of Union. I've never been
The
down there, but
basement of you.
Yeah, like
Oh,
when you
I've
go in
seen-
through the
yeah,
front.
I've seen the
it's like
entrance
they have
to
a
it.
club in the basement too, and like we've always just gone to the rooftop though. But there's like a club. It's like when you go in, and then there's that little left that goes down those stairs, and then there's an up to go up the stairs, a right to go up the stairs. You
Yeah.
take that left, and there's a club down there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like I've seen a couple people throw events there, but yeah, we got some dope events for Halloween weekend.
Is it a costume party on the 29th?
I don't know his full details. This is gonna be his birthday celebration, but I assume maybe costume or I don't even know. I'm not too picky if it's costume or not because we're doing one on Halloween
Bet.
anyways. So
On
Is
October
that one
31st.
costume though?
the 31st is a costume contest. Yeah,
What
so
was it? $2,000.
Winner gets
$1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in that, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm
niggas want to
telling
go
you,
all
I'm
out,
in
bro.
that. I'm
perform-
in that.
you gonna be on
I'm
stage
I'm
with the best-
performing and I'm having my
What you about to
costume
be?
on while I'm
Nigga,
performing.
I'm about to be ang,
So-
nigga. Shave my head, get a real tattoo of the arrow, nigga.
Okay.
And
What are you
yeah,
gonna
no,
be?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I didn't think that far yet.
I already know.
I
what
could be.
Vino's
I
about
could
to
be at a time.
You can say it if you want to for the fans though.
Oh dang!
This will
Because
be
they
out.
not gonna see
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Couple
this
weeks anyways.
this might be out right before, but
No, it
I'm
will
about
be
to
out
be
before.
okay after. So I'm about to be Luffy, and my girl about to be Robin.
Hey, but
Right.
wait,
Her,
Robin?
nah, not Robin. I think she gonna be Boa Hancock. So yeah.
Wait,
Boa.
what show is that from?
She's from One Piece.
Oh,
They
okay.
have her in Jump Force, but like she don't look like a character from One Piece, so like you don't even think she's from there. But
Type
she
shit.
the girl that be like shooting the pistol with the kissing
Oh,
pistol.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
who that is.
that
Yeah, that's
one.
crazy.
She's
I've
that
never
girl.
even dressed up like that. I feel like for Halloween since I was like a little kid.
I
got
got
to.
two fits. I
Yeah,
got two
me.
fits.
You gotta start watching more anime.
I'm the
bro.
type to just throw a jersey on.
You gotta
and
start
pull up.
watching more anime.
Dude.
I want to see Eric cosplay.
He could do it well since he already got the light skin.
If I
Be
was
Blackbeard.
We always the black version.
Oh me, we the black version of our anime character.
I swear.
if I was still bald, I could be like the Avatar or some shit.
Oh, yeah, you could be Aang. You,
You
could
could
be
be
the old
any
version.
nigga.
I'm not trying to
Aang's
shave
gotta
my
grow some hair.
head to do it again.
No, fuck that.
just for a costume.
You'd be the
I just
old
do my
version of
hair.
Aang.
Oh, me.
How do I
He
do
got a little
that?
bit
What
of
do I have to
face.
wear?
He
Like a
got
little.
beard. He literally look like you. I'm
Oh,
telling you,
me.
you got to see the
What
new
is she-
Avatar.
let me
They got a
see.
new one out.
I ain't never seen.
I'm about to be
Yeah,
Gara,
He might
though.
be bald still
I just
though.
bought the
Dang.
gourd today.
How you
Gara.
Yeah.
Gara would
Did
be
a
hard.
cosplay.
The only problem is the
Dude,
the
Aang.
sandbag.
No, I just bought that today.
What?
Yeah, nigga about to go cool.
It was $66, and it'll be here in like 5 days.
Oh no,
so
I know
what?
what I
Are you
want
gonna
to
dye
be.
your hair?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably dye my hair
Orange?
like red, maroon.
I want to be the guy that can.
but not the whole thing. I'm gonna do the lower half, but I'm gonna also sauce it up a little bit because it'll be
Damn.
around my birthday time too.
Damn, that shit gonna be hard.
Hey,
That shit gonna be hard.
I'm gonna be the.
competition for this cake.
I'm gonna be the guy that controls the Squid Games. I'm gonna be the
Bro,
guy
I was just thinking that, bro. I was just
with
thinking
the
that.
with the cube,
mask,
the black
The
mask.
front man,
Yeah.
See, you gotta be
Dude.
a VIP.
dude.
They,
No,
ain't, they ain't selling those masks though.
Oh me,
That
they
shit
not
too
selling
exquisite.
those ones. Them-
That shit would run you a
That
few
bro,
hundred.
actually no, actually though, who's all seen the Squid Games?
We all
You've
have.
seen it, you
Yeah,
finished
we
it.
do that. That
finished
shit
it,
go
yeah.
fucking stupid, bro.
Oh man, bro! Spoiler alert for anybody in
Yeah,
this.
skip
in
ahead,
this-
like,
yeah,
This is probably we're almost done, so shit. We'll probably finish it off with talking about Squid Games. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to hear, if you haven't yet, then
If you haven't
Then
watched
come back
it yet,
after you
though,
watched
if you watch it though, keep your eyes peeled and don't fall in love with too many characters.
on me,
I'll
man.
say that.
On me, man.
Damn,
But
you can buy
literally,
all four of
I
them.
was. Who is your favorite character in the Squid Games? That's how I want to start this off. I want to
That
figure
one shorty.
the shorty,
shorty.
the
Yeah,
the North Korean
shorty.
Wow.
the one that died at the end,
Bro,
got
it's you-
stabbed, and
Yeah,
then, and then
she was cold as hell,
and
bro.
then-
She was
and then-
cold as ice, bro. She was cold at pickpocketing. Like she snuck the knife in, robbed the nigga at the beginning,
Homie.
like took a chunk of glass to her shit and survived for like a long ass time.
Twitter's taking to her a lot right now.
Or even the
'Cause she
shorty
bad
that
as hell,
died
too.
right before her. She just held it down for her.
so
Yeah,
wait, who,
yeah,
who
no.
died? Who
I
died
fuck
right
with the
before
old
her?
man too.
When
Low
they
key.
had to play the- when they had to play the
old
marble
man,
game.
yeah.
Ali.
when no,
Talking about
when the girls played the marble game together, and they and the other
Oh, yeah,
the
the real,
other one,
yeah.
the
redhead.
So
She kept it
first of
real.
all,
She
I'm
kept it
pretty
real.
sure. I'm pretty sure they were lesbians or something, right?
I swear at the end, bro.
potentially.
At the end, I swear they're about to kiss. Or something,
Yeah,
bro.
I swear they were about to kiss. Girl was talking about, I'll do
Yeah, you can
anything
buy
for
the
you,
VIP
like all this crazy shit. I'm like,
I mean, it's just because they were about to
alright.
die. They was on
Yeah.
one.
You could buy the
And
VIP
you know, Asian writers be horny.
Facts.
On me.
Them niggas
Oh,
But-
bro, Ali too.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about
I
to
mean,
say.
obviously, everybody knew Ali was smooth. He was not supposed to
He
die.
was
but-
not
Yeah.
supposed
but
to.
it was like a life lesson.
That's what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Who is your most heartfelt death in the show?
Ali, for
Ali
sure.
for sure.
Cause that shit was
Yeah.
tragic, bro. Like
'Cause
that
it
nigga was
pissed me
just
off.
too soft-hearted and just got
That shit made me,
finessed,
bro. That
I
shit
seen
made
that
me
happen.
hate that
Actually,
nigga
no,
Song
the
Woo, bro.
Bro,
The
I was
old man
I was
had me
so
sick.
happy when he killed himself, bro. I was like, yes.
Me, they call that nigga
Die.
Song Woo Shiesty.
Yeah, Woo Shiesty, Woo
Yeah,
Shiesty.
when I
Literally.
thought my favorite character was probably the old man. So
The
when he
old
died,
man.
that was sad.
old
But then,
man.
he,
But
but
then
he
whole
wasn't
time,
actually
the whole
dead.
time he was just the boss running
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, that made me hate him.
That made
That made me
fool.
hate
him.
But then at the same time, he had the explanation of like, I guess he
wanted
was
to
already
play in
about
the
to die anyway. The fact that he created the game was fool.
Fool.
But the fact that he played in it because he was about to die and wanted to live it to the fullest, I gave him a little.
Yeah, but the
props.
thing is, to me, is he knew he was never gonna die in the game,
Not in the
which
game.
was
Yeah.
No, he
bogus.
knew he wasn't.
Which
Bro.
was bogus as hell.
Like,
because
low-
how the fuck you gonna play the game? One, you gave that free spot away to that one crazy bitch, and you knew that girl was gonna get
I
that free
swear.
spot. But it's crazy because he would have probably gotten the free spot if anybody else. Like
Oh, yeah,
if they
that-
would have
that was
picked
a-
that crazy girl. Like, but I was like, it's just in so many ways, like, bro. if he wasn't in the game, I feel like some ways things could have been smoother for some people. But at the same time, the main character probably wouldn't have
He
survived.
wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't
Yeah.
have made
Yeah.
it. But no, the thing that pissed me off about the main character, I just posted in a meme on Insta. He said he wanted to do everything but be a great dad. That shit had me
That
dead.
is so
I
true.
swear.
I'm like, this
Even
nigga
at the end.
went through everything just to not take care of his daughter.
Literally.
I was like,
Literally.
what did you even do this for then?
Nigga
won billions of
took care
dollars.
of somebody else's little brother.
Yeah.
Then as soon as he
And-
saw the game
and
again,
the
went
evil
back to the
nigga's
game.
mom,
But instead of
like-
getting on the plane with his daughter.
Like she helped her brother, the evil nigga Song Woo's mom. His mom dies, and then fuck around at the last moment. Instead of getting on the plane, really just goes back. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to figure out why they do. Like, I'm gonna try to figure out who these people are. Nigga, you made it. Like, bro, like people are like, if people are really out here billions of dollars in debt, you're not gonna stop them from doing some loose shit to try to get out of it.
Yeah. So the
Like-
craziest thing too that I was thinking was like I feel like there's like obviously like there has to be like hidden messages, but if this was like real life, like you know how like a lot of like what do they call them? Lottery winners, you know how they like will just blow off like a lot of their winnings. Do you think like a lot of winners, if that was like a real thing, that game, do you think they would just blow off their winnings and just like fuck their lives up again?
The people who already won?
Yeah.
I would imagine
Yes,
so.
100%.
Because I mean, like you even look at like, shit. Like think about like even if you touch like a quick 10K, you go be like, all right, well I can drop at least 2,000 right now, and I'll still have 8. Shit, you get a couple mil, you're like, all right, well house, cars, jewelry, whatever the fuck, flexing
'Cause
on
you can
these,
give a
flexing for the
broke
hoes.
person any amount of money and just give them a long time period, they're going to go broke because they never learn how to manage money.
Yeah, they don't know how to keep making it.
And like Eric, I know you were talking about something like earlier in the week, like when we first started talking about the show. Like, do you think that there's any case scenario in this? That there's any case scenario like to where that could be real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that could be
I was-
happening right now.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Right
I was
now.
talking to Eric. That's what I thought. It could be like, that could have been a thing. Because there be hella missing people.
Well,
and
and
there's
think-
hella
and-
people you don't even know who exist or how much money they have or whatever. But we do know there's hella rich people, and we do know there's hella broke people. Do we
Yeah.
know why they're rich or do we know why they're broke? No, we do not.
I think it's also really weird that the whole world is kind of really partaking in the kind of fantasy of survival. Like people really like this
Yeah,
like
yeah.
battle royale type
Yeah,
survival.
like why would you want to have to
genre.
go through that for some type of payoff for some debts you created?
Yeah.
On me,
Like, motherfucker, you shouldn't have put yourself there in the first place.
Yeah.
you should have gone hungry, my nigga.
Yeah, but I feel like the feeling of watching other people go through that right now is like just because it puts you in such an emotional roller coaster,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
That's what people love. They love emotional roller coasters.
Yeah.
But at the same
That and
time,
violence.
when there's like a show that's I guess like almost predictive programming,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to be putting your emotions into that
Mm-hmm.
because then that's what makes things reality.
Yeah.
And on some level, it already is real because I mean, there are people who like kidnap people and then hunt them on game reserves.
Exactly.
So on some aspect, it's real. It's just instead of having it a game, you're the game that's being hunted.
Right.
And then like I seen this other thing too. It was like so the show is supposed to be like a metaphor for like capitalism, is what I seen. So it's like it's pretty like I mean I don't know like the full breakdown of it, but it's just pretty much like the moral of it is people will put themselves in the worst situations ever, even if it means a cost to their own life to
for the opportunity to see or attain that bag.
Yeah,
basically.
and like
But
and the
only
thing is
few gonna make it. or
Only
only
exactly
one gonna make
and
it.
another
That's
thing
true.
and another
Yeah.
thing is like they would say like they said like the cash prize that's always hanging above your head in a way is like social media. Like you always have like people that are doing better than you hanging over your head at all times. Like this nigga's doing this well.
Showing
If
you
you-
what they did to get to that bag, basically.
That's
exactly,
facts. Yeah.
exactly.
That's facts.
And it's like, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, damn. I mean, minus the fact that you die if you fail. I mean, in most
mean,
cases, you
shit.
won't die.
Yeah.
But
You die spiritually, bro. People who haven't succeeded in life are dead spiritually. They don't care about nothing but just surviving.
Yeah.
Literally.
And that's honestly what I was really when I was watching the show, I was really like kind of just trying to figure out was like, one, like what is like this meaning of this, like what does this mean? That's like, I guess, like my goal of watching a lot of like recent shit,
You
because I
always
know
have to,
just because
especially
I know
if they're putting it on front stream.
Yeah,
mainstream,
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
always something
You
about
know what
it,
I'm saying?
something
When they
about
start pushing shit, trying to call it the biggest show on Netflix or like
Yeah.
whatever, like the
Like,
biggest
for
show in the
what?
world, and you know, like somewhat, because all TV is kind of programming to a
Yeah.
certain extent.
That's why it's a
You're just
channel.
trying to see what the hidden agenda is or the hidden motive or what the author or the person wanted
The
you
message that you're
the
supposed to
mess-
be picking up
Yeah,
from it.
you
kinda
know,
But there's always
and
layers
I really
to that
like
message.
that message because I don't think that I thought about it to that extent either.
No,
Because
yeah.
like I thought maybe like, oh, this could represent us in capitalism to a little bit, but like I didn't maybe understand as much of like the cash prize like thing that the people who are successful hanging over us, and we see that
and the
every
rich
day.
and like the thing is like you're just a play. It's like you're an ant in the game kind of thing. Like,
You are.
like the VIPs. They're just watching you just struggle to get to that point, and they probably get some form of entertainment out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, in a way, like we're like people who are super rich. Like they could do shit that would change the world, and so people wouldn't have to be in these fucked up situations.
Hell
but
yeah.
they
they don't-
appreciate the chaos.
It's not as fun, yeah.
yeah, like
Hell yeah. I definitely
'Cause, I mean, if you rich and everybody else in the world rich, and they not as good as a person as you or whatever, how you see them, they don't fit in your clique, then it's like it's not fun to have them be around or be able to do the things you do.
they're like subhuman in some ways to you, and like in those people's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the thing is, if you saw everybody the same way you saw yourself, you'd be out here handing everybody a portion of your wealth, trying to help them.
And that's what I was telling Eric, like, about the masks. That's why they wear masks. It's because they're like, they're human in person, physical, but they want to play God, so they have to detach themselves from that body. It's like, now I'm being a whole different character and I'm controlling everything.
Hell
literally.
Yeah. You said you seen something like to where like that is kind of like real life. What was that? You were saying
You're talking
that
like when they would hunt people
on the game? Yeah. What is that?
So I mean, I forgot where I was reading about it. I forgot exactly like all the details, but it's like a lot of rich people, especially in like foreign countries, they'll go to like poorer countries, kidnap people, and then they have like police have like busted this shit down. Like they'll take them, put them kind of like the movie Predator in a way.
Yeah.
Like they'll just literally take you out of your environment, throw you into like a new environment where they know like
It's controlled, basically.
a controlled environment, and then they just pretty much just send you out there. If you're lucky enough, you have some survival tools, but most times they send you out there almost butt naked, and then just hunt you down. They use and it's a lot of times it's people like super rich people who have been hunting animals for a long time, and they get tired of doing that, so they want to step up the level, because like instead of hunting an animal that can only run away, a human, you never know what they could come up with. They
Yeah,
could
'cause
make
they got-
weapons.
yeah.
They could build things that would help them. You know, it just adds another level of like I guess
fear
there's
or
sick
excitement.
yeah, there's sick
yeah.
twisted form of excitement,
Yeah.
making them feel alive by taking away poor people's lives.
It's crazy.
That is
Fucked,
loose.
bro. I learned that shit. I was like, let me just not get too broke out
Oh,
here.
man.
But they just
I don't want to be in debt like them niggas, bro. That shit's
hell
a
no.
different kind of debt.
yeah, that shit different.
I mean,
Do you guys look up any Easter eggs from the show at all? Like anything that you may have missed? Like one that I've seen a lot was the around the room, like where they were sleeping. It had the list of the games and the order they were going to be played and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was like cartoons on the wall. And like in the red light, green light game, like when she scanned the crowd, it didn't scan the old man.
Oh, another one about the old man is if you I would recommend y'all go back and watch the scene where they're doing the tug of war. When it shows everyone laying on the ground, peep how everyone's shackled to the rope but him. Yeah.
what?
He doesn't have shackles on it. Like he has the shackles, but they're not. She's not
Attached to
chained.
the rope.
Yeah. And then
So that if the rope flew off, he wouldn't
He
fly
wouldn't
off
go.
with it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have died. And another one too is like this is like something I noticed when I first watched it was like you don't see like this is something like I watch a lot of movies and shit. So what I learned is like if you don't see someone die on camera,
They didn't die.
yeah, there's a lot
Or
of
they
times.
potentially didn't die.
Yeah, so it's like you didn't see him get shot in the head like you've
Yeah.
seen everybody else. So you like You know,
it was just like the sound of it. But they did the same with Ali. But that's because he was a heartfelt character, so people didn't want to see him physically die.
and another aspect of that is they wanted to show Song Woo's reaction.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of like his interactions was showing him grow colder and colder as the show progressed.
Facts. Because he waited. He literally waited to hear him die.
Before he walked through the door.
Yeah.
Shit was fucked.
Tragic. Another thing, I feel like, bro, like the master. You know how he was the cop's brother. He shot him off the cliff.
Yeah.
But he hit him in the shoulder, and he just
oh yeah,
fell off.
he just fell off. They didn't really show his real death.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm thinking
definitely.
maybe like if they do a season 2, maybe his character could come back.
He can come back.
Yeah.
And because at the beginning, he killed that game player and threw him in the river, and his body returned. So it's like the double back, you know what I mean? His body returned, but this time it's actually him.
Yeah, and then I think with the red, with Burrow changing his hair red and trying to hop in the game, I feel like that might be a thing to where like, oh, they might just let him back into the game and then he might take down. But I don't know. If they did have a season 2, they're set up pretty well for one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's the
cliff-
whole
that
reason.
cliff-
That's the
cliffhanger
whole
was
reason he
crazy.
didn't jump on the plane
Oh man.
for
and,
season 2.
And there was I seen a video
Oh,
of the VIPs when they were in there. They're like, oh, the Korean version of this is the best or something.
They said that shit.
Yeah. So that there's like the VIPs. One of them said like the Korean version is the best. So it's like this is taking place in other countries and different other places.
yeah, because they said
they
started
They
it
travel
in Korea
yeah,
first.
They travel to other places because like you seen like there was that file when he was going through all the files in 2015. His brother played in it or whatever. So it's like it's been in theory that it's been happening in multiple for every year for however long, but it's happening in different locations around the world apparently.
Especially if
Damn,
the old
American
man,
spinoff.
said he helped them start that game, and he was Korean, so it's automatically he started in his country.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question for y'all. So you know how they had all those all the worker class, soldier class, manager class, all the niggas in the red, like the pinkish red.
Yeah.
Where do you think them niggas came from?
So I think I seen something like another like show theory about it, and they were saying that they think that they're players also. So the dudes in the red are like players as well, and like either they have debts or have done some kind of like crime to where they have to finish this like clean and smooth, and then maybe they get their debt paid off or like something is like given off, because like I don't think like there was like a good enough reason to have all those people sitting there watching all those deaths and all of that without them being somewhat
I just
part
thought
of
Acting
about
it
that.
out, killing all
They
these
could
people.
be I just thought about it. They could be winners too, because they had been doing it for like when he was going through the catalogs, it was like 20 some years or whatever. So they could be like winners or people. Yeah, basically winners. Because you never know. Each year, it's not gonna be always one person technically
true.
surviving.
Yeah, it could be
That's
more than
true.
one.
Because they didn't
'Cause
want
the
to.
Squid
They didn't
Game is
want
a
to let
team
the
player game,
game
too.
get like out into the world or people talked about it, and they didn't want people to see who participated. That's why they wear the mask.
Yeah.
So it's like if you won, everyone in here has seen your face, so you can't even technically leave this bitch.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, so yeah,
like if you won with multiple people.
yeah. So, cause I was thinking like, yeah, sure, you could win, but like when they all left the first time, the police didn't believe them. So like, I feel like that's what would basically happen is either you'd run into a police officer, or if you got up that high, you'd run into someone who knows about it already, and they don't want you to know about it.
definitely.
And like even if you did win or you left early, and then if you even tried to complain about it to police officers like they did,
they would
they'd
lock
just
you
be
up and
confused. Yeah,
put
they'd
you
be like,
back
"What the
in
fuck
there
is
or
They be
going
like,
on?"
this dude is
Yeah.
insane talking
Yeah.
about this crazy ass
Yeah,
shit.
because you don't have any proof.
Like people who got too consumed by the game, but they survived, and now they're like, nigga, we can't let you on the streets because you talking too much. So they pull you back into the game as a worker, just brainwash you.
I feel like they could. I feel like they could do that, but I feel like it's not as likely as them being players. As just them already have doing something bad, and they need to like get their debt done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
Low-key,
definitely. I mean,
what
no,
I
it's,
was
it's
thinking
literally
was,
like
like-
the same. It's both.
Because like I was thinking like, so North Korea is obviously fucked, right?
Right.
So what I was thinking, because like when the one dude takes his mask off when he's at gunpoint, he's a young ass kid. So what I was thinking is like, what if they gave these North Koreans like the chance, like, hey, if you work in our games, follow all of our rules, play by the book, we can grant you citizenship and freedom to have a better life, kind of thing.
Could be
Yeah,
fair
that's
too.
very likely because, like, I mean, even that group that was selling people's organs, like,
Because like
they
you
had to
need-
go
trying
through
get
China,
bread.
right? Like, didn't they
Yeah.
say something about like China
I
and
feel like
shit?
it's definitely all connected to the old man's origin story.
Yeah, and they needed. I wish they would have did a little bit better job explaining that.
I mean, that's why they
Yeah.
wanted to cliffhang it, though.
Yeah.
True.
I did see one theory that all the workers were previous winners that went bankrupt after spending all their money, and they needed money, and this is the only thing that they could do because
That's not.
I
That's,
could see
yeah,
that.
I
They said
could
all
see
we know
that.
how to
Yeah,
do is
that's-
kill niggas.
That's one way
Straight
that I
up.
could see how they could easily be previous winners because, like I said,
that
with
one,
the
like,
whole
that, like, went
lottery
bankrupt
effect.
and that need money and then
Yeah.
and then just take the money and go live their life and never never say anything again.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why, bro, the main character, he never spent this bread.
Yeah, that was actually
didn't-
crazy
he
ending that
went
he
a
didn't spend
full
any of it.
year.
He said it's been
Full
a year.
year.
You haven't spent a single dollar.
Literally.
And I think that nigga at the bank knew
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That nigga at the bank knew where he got the money from.
That's what it kind of
That's
seemed
not
like.
because I mean like they brought him in to have like they brought
They
him.
wanted
in
him
for
to
that
start like
meeting.
a savings account rather than he had like a normal savings account, and they wanted him to do the one where it accrues interest over
the
years. or whatever.
VIP account.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, he already has a VIP account. They wanted him to do it to make it where you was in a savings account where it was interest. But like he said, your VIP account isn't accruing interest or whatever because he becomes a VIP after winning the game. So that's why I was also thinking past. VIPs might also be past winners as well because his bank account
Possible.
is called the VIP account.
Yep.
So it could just be a mixture of past winners and workers could be some of them.
I
You don't see
mean,
their face.
If
anyways.
the next season is with Americans, that would be kind of fire, though, too.
Wouldn't have to have that booty ass fucking dub.
Did you listen to it in English or Korean?
I watched it
listened.
in English.
Same.
I think
Yeah,
I watched
I
it in English with English
It
subtitles.
just, I feel like it just made it more intense for us, at least.
I think I
When it
watched
was in
Money
English?
Heist in
Yeah.
Spanish with
Yeah.
English subtitles.
Yeah,
so.
I did that.
I did Money Heist. You ever seen Money Heist? It's a
Yeah.
very good
It's
show on Netflix
about
as well. It's about people that
bank
basically
robbers.
set up a bank robbery, but it's like very, very well put together.
It's in Italian.
But it's in
Oh,
Spanish, so
okay.
I think it's based off a
Yeah.
true story too.
Oh shit.
it's hella seasons.
What was it
for
called?
It's Money Heist.
Money Heist.
It's
I'm
on-
gonna check that
It's
out.
on
So-
Netflix.
You can watch. I think I
Yeah.
watched that in Spanish, but with English subtitles or some shit because like it just went because I was just paying attention. I was really watching it, but it's like you can't do that if you don't know Spanish and you take your eye off the screen and you don't know what's going on.
I mean, it's like watching an anime in Japanese, and you walk and grab your chips out the other room. You come back, and now they're fighting, and you're like, "What?" It's like, you couldn't even overhear, like, "Oh no, fuck you!" And then they start fighting. It's just,
Yeah. There's another show too that I'm watching right now called Handmaid's Tale. And if you like the survival esque, like New World esque shows, this one's like it's like about like these ladies called handmaids, and technically I think like America like goes infertile, like the whole world goes like infertile, like
is
the
that the
women.
shit where they kind of look like they're they got like the red
Yeah,
cloaks
and they're
they got
wearing
the
like
little
the cloaks.
bonnet.
I think it's based off a book. Yeah, it's based off a
Oh,
book,
okay.
and like basically like the girls in like the red clothes and the bonnet, they're basically used as like mothers, like transporting mothers. So like basically they would go from family to family and just have kids for the families because America was
like a
infertile.
ultimate surrogate group.
Yeah. And so
Jesus.
like if before like the shit turned to shit, if you didn't have like a husband or like there was just some kind of situation where your husband wasn't there, they basically made you like a handmaid. And like yeah, it basically like goes through their lives and like the different like levels because so like America goes to a more traditional life of like the Bible, like being really, really Christian.
Yeah.
And like women just aren't allowed to like be on shit like at all. They're not even like allowed to read like all this stuff like during this time period. Yeah. And so like they have like some women who are like infertile who just don't have any husband who are like in the colonies. They're basically like slave laborers. And then like there's other women who are fertile but don't have husbands and they're the handmaids. And then they have like people who are like smart like women who can work to like build the handmaids and like help the handmaids, and then you have like the women who have husbands and like men who are in power, and then they're just like normal kind of women in society, and it's just like fucked like all around.
I feel like that's definitely like predictive programming too, because that's kind of like the time period we're in right now as well, especially like not even to talk about like down on vax or whatever, but that I guess has been making people infertile too.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that actually.
Like pregnant women either losing their baby or just shit. Even a long time. I guess if pregnant people are losing their baby by taking a vaccine, then technically it's already making you infertile.
I guess. I mean, there's a lot of things that can make you infertile, though. Weed supposedly can make you infertile, too.
Supposedly.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean,
it will lower your, as a male, it will lower your sperm count.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I have heard
Which is going towards infertility.
Yeah,
it may not be making you
but if you
fully
got
infertile.
40 million of them hoes, that's not nothing compared
but
to
cutting
2
them in
eggs.
half,
Yeah,
cutting them
facts.
still cutting them in
Cutting them in
half
half
is
can
still
do
cutting
something,
half the chance of
Yeah.
reaching even the
Undoubtedly,
egg. You know what
undoubtedly.
I'm saying?
So if you cut our chances in half and then cut their chances, it's double cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's when it gets cooked.
No, yeah, for real. And like the way that I was thinking about it too is like it's even looking like more like real life because of like the way that like a lot of American states are like controlling like women's rights, like abortion and stuff like that.
Facts.
And like I think that is like a really like it's just you have to like watch it to really understand. But it's like you have to like think about it if it was like your mom or your girlfriend or like your daughter or anyone in your family, like if that's what they had to go through because for some reason you were gone or you died or some shit.
I feel like they're
and
stepping on a lot of like families' toes. They're trying to destroy families.
Bro, it's bad. You got to see it because like because it's like the beginning process to a new government, and it's like it just shows you like how bad that shit would be because like one, it's like wives, like they have couples that are coming together, like who've been together forever, but they know that they can't have a baby. And then you're bringing in another woman into your relationship who's literally strictly there to have sex with your husband and bring you a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? And your wife has to watch that shit. So it's like, it just pulls like so many like strings apart, like in so many different people's relationships. And like, and it's like, they all have to do it because their government is like telling them to do it. Like this is the only way to save their race. Yeah. And it's like it's weird, bro. It's weird.
Loose.
That if you have time, I think it's like a couple seasons though. So like if you have time, I would watch it because it's in English. You'd fully understand it. They talk about U.S. cities and shit like that. So like I don't know. A lot of those survival shows are cool, but that one is really, really sketchy. Like it feels too real.
Dark as fuck.
Yeah, it feels too real.
And that's literally what they try to do with these shows, bro. Make it too real. So it's like our life is a compilation of all the shows combined.
Literally. I mean, what happens? I mean, the real movies are actually in real life. The shit, a lot of the shit that you see, they didn't just think of it. out of
they didn't
nowhere
think
into
of
their
it.
head.
Nobody just
there had
thinks
to be something
of shit,
that
bro.
influences
Nobody
people.
just thinks of
That
that shit.
inspires you to make some tragic shit.
Yeah. You think people would have made alien movies without ever hearing about
thinking
an
about
alien or
seeing
thinking
an
about
alien,
something in
or
the
even
sky?
like knowing the
You know?
spectrum of what an alien would look like? Like how do we
Exactly.
automatically know they would have like big heads and black eyes or or look reptilian? Like no, there's only two standard looks of an alien that you would think. None of them look like fucking Doodle Bob.
Me.
Like,
Doodle Bob.
literally.
How long are we at?
An hour and 20.
Wow, that was decent.
Damn.
Chopping it up.
Time to send it out
Chopping it
so we can
up.
get ready for this live stream.
I have to pee.
But if you're watching this, we would go live on Mondays and Wednesdays. So yeah, at around 5:30 on Mondays and probably around 8:30 on Wednesdays. So yeah, tune into those. This dude already moving cameras around, taking pisses. We ain't even finished yet. But
Bye.
we got Water Wave Effect episode 7 here, live in the flesh.
Schlit. Water
Leave
Wave
us
Effect,
leave
nigga.
us a good review if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Make sure you like if you're on YouTube, subscribe, share, all that, and check out our other videos too.
And Google reviews.
No, me.